Welcome to Ophiuchus Tarot. We are back again with another channel message for the collective. We are just going to jump right in and get started. All right, Spirit, what do we have today for the collective? The Wheel of Fortune. Before we speak on it, let's get a little more. Nope, I want it this way. Yep. All right. Somebody is hoping their luck is on the uptick. I feel like someone is coming in towards you. They've been trying to do their research about maybe what you have going on, whether you're dating anyone or not, whether you're interested in someone or not. I feel like they've got a cup they want to offer. You may leave this person feeling a little off balance. I feel like the reason being is because they can't figure all that much out about you. I feel like they've been trying to get information, but it feels like it's never enough. I do feel like you may be the type to keep to yourself, whether masculine or feminine. But this person is interested in you in a romantic sense. They see you as being the choice, right? You're the one they want to choose. If they could choose, you'd be the one. They don't know how it's going to go. They're a little, I want to say a little stressed out about, it's like, is there someone in the picture? Maybe not. They want to fight and take the top spot. They feel like they could, even if there was someone in the picture. You've just got the right stuff. You've got what they're looking for. I feel like the way you stand out, all the right reasons here. And I feel like, you know, you're stable, you've got longevity going into the future, or at least that's how they're viewing you, that you're really creating something, you're talented, you stand out, right? You're stable all on your own. It's like, I feel like that's the way they see you. So they're thinking, wow, great choice, right? I don't blame them. Yeah, look, it could end up in happiness. We could really create something big together, right? Got all the tools. I feel like this person realizes they have all the tools. You have all your own tools. Look at that. You guys could create a 10 of Pentacles lifestyle in this person's mind. That's what they're thinking. Both of you have all the tools necessary to really make it in this life and to make something really good of it, right? Yeah, they don't know how it's going to go. They don't know, you know. I feel like there are some things that they can't figure out, and I feel like it's the initial things. It's the, are you interested? It's the, are you single? Do you have time? Are you looking to date? Are you looking for someone to build with? It's like, are you happily single, right? Are you happily single? I hear looking or not, looking or not. So I feel like, you know, this person is looking at you and thinking, wow, look at all the things we could create. This is what our world could look like if we came together, right? This is what our world could look like. I feel like this person is also stable, secure, all on their own. I feel like they view you as being someone who's very much like themselves. Yeah, I feel like they're highly attracted to you as well. They feel like there's a lot of, I want to say growth and expansion to be had between the two of you, and a lot of passion as well. I feel like they find you very attractive, especially with the star here as well. You might be their dream guy, dream girl, right? Have that look to you that they really, really like, whatever that is. I hear dream body, so they may look at you as having the dream body, whatever that body style is, right? Yeah, golden opportunity to head towards the future. Let's plant that seed. This person, speaking of that, this person may want to have a family with you, right? They may want to get started on that right away. So that could be for some. Yeah, definitely wanting to do this stable offer. I feel like it took them a while to get to you. Maybe they were trying to figure you out first, and then they figured maybe it's just not possible to figure this person out first. Before you step in, we did see you as being like a high priestess type energy, whether masculine or feminine. I feel like that has really stressed this person out because they really can't tell. Maybe they feel like they've had to kind of sneak around to kind of find out more about you. Maybe asking people around you. I hear they were worried about looking a certain way, but like trying to figure it out all at the same time. Yeah, they just want to build with you. What else, Spirit? Anything else? I want that. It won't go in. Yeah. You know, I feel like they're not sure whether or not you're willing to share your life, your time, your energy, right? They see you as being very to yourself or very focused on self, which isn't a bad thing, but they're not sure if you're willing to step out of that modality and into, hey, let's do this together, right? They want to make you the offer. They definitely want to make you that solid offer. It's been coming through. It's like maybe they've tried before and you maybe didn't realize they were trying to give you an offer. They definitely want to take this to a greener shore. Justice in the situation would be to have something more with you. Is there anything else, Spirit? Yeah, let's hopefully get that 10 of Cups, right? Let's chat about it. I have a cup to offer. It may be a small cup at the beginning, you know, a page style offer, but there's more to come. And I feel like maybe that's what this person's trying to say to you. It's like they'll offer you a little bit. I feel like they feel much more than they're leading on, or they fall very easily. This could be that type of person that, you know, where you just kind of wiggled right in their heart space and they couldn't help it, right? I do kind of get that energy here. They're ready to jump in like the fool, run in passionately, balance things out, and have something fantastic with you. I kind of love it. I feel like this person's really trying to get into your world. I don't think it's the fact that you're being stubborn. I feel like it's the fact that you are so self-focused that you've been just kind of doing your own thing, focused on the people around you in everyday life. Maybe you weren't expecting someone to come in, but that doesn't mean it's not wanted, right? Or you couldn't enjoy that. I feel like it's just you weren't focused there. It's like if nothing was there, then you weren't worried about it. You may be trying to really get yourself financially, you know, I want to say financially all the ducks in a row. I feel like this is where you've been focused, right? That and family around you. So like the very practical things in life. And I feel like this person very clearly sees that. I feel like that's one thing they weren't able to easily discern is that you have been focused on self, right? And what's going on just immediately around you, right? They're hoping they're lucky. They want to step in and give it a try. They may be doing that very soon as well. Okay, let's see. We're going to hop in here. I'm going to take a sip first. Still trying to get over this, whatever this is. A cold or a allergy thing. All right, what do we have here? Balance. All right, before we speak on it, healthy boundaries and attachment styles. Okay, I kind of love this, collective. I feel like for those of you who aren't there yet and you're still working on self, that is completely fine. Everybody gets to things at a different time. I do feel like I'm talking to someone who is trying to balance themselves out, who's trying to set healthy boundaries, who is trying to, I want to say, rid themselves of toxic attachment styles. Didn't want to come out. I feel like that's the hope, that's the dream, right? To have something healthy, to be devoted to someone who's devoted to you, right? Not to step into situations that don't hold what you're looking for. It's like, if it's not for you, I want to say it's just like the cards. It's like, if it's not for you, leave it on the board. It's for someone else. That goes just the same with people. If they're not for you, leave them out there. They're for someone else, right? I just feel like you know what you're looking for, and to settle for less, you would be doing yourself a disservice, right? Instead of being open to, it's like every little thing that comes along. I feel like I'm talking to someone who's like, that's good for someone else who's still trying to figure out what they want. It's like, but I know what I want. I know what type of person I want. And if someone's coming in and giving you all those little red flags where you're like, okay, this person doesn't have what I'm looking for. It's like, I feel like you're the type of person to say, look, I'm not going to waste my time here. It's like, you're great for someone else. You're just not for me. It's like, it's not that this person's bad or doing the wrong thing. They're just not for you. And it's very obvious to you. And I feel like you're trying to forge ahead. You're trying to forge for the future, right? And I feel like it's easily, I feel like the discernment comes very easily at this stage. The heart wants what it wants. And I feel like your heart is looking for something just a little bit more, right? Just a little bit better than you've had before, right? Someone you can put down roots with. Someone you could be abundant with. Someone you could have a victory with, right? Someone you could grow and expand with. Someone who's supportive, loving, and warm and inviting, right? Someone where I want to say that reciprocity is a big thing here. I feel like I'm talking to someone, who wants balance, support in this lifetime, right? I feel like I'm talking to someone who has been really kind of thinking about what they want and putting it out there. It's like, this is what I want. And I feel like I'm talking to someone who knows what they want because they've experienced all of what they don't want, right? That very clearly can help us discern what we actually want when we've experienced all these things that we just know are not for us, right? I feel like I'm talking to someone who's really balancing out very beautifully. I feel like the inner house is strong. And that beautiful thing right there is going to take you into the future, because when it happens internally, it starts showing up and radiating out, and it shows up in the external world, right? In your external world, that inner growth radiates out and becomes that victory, that accomplishment, right? I want to say it's a badge of honor that you've earned, right? I really love the energy. I want to say I'm happy for you, because I feel like you've gotten to a point where it's like we're just not settling. It's like we're not settling for the mediocre. We're not settling for what doesn't make us feel passionate and purposeful. It's like, if this person doesn't stoke the inner flames, right, within you, then they're just not it. It's like, I hear wet mop. We're not looking for the wet mop. We're looking not just a space holder, right? We're looking for the right one. Someone to have a home with, maybe, right? Someone who's also kind of done some healing work and maybe on the same page. Someone who wants to race forward and run wild with you, right? It's like you're not too much for everybody, right? You know there's got to be somebody out there who can run wild with you, who kind of has the same plan. Yeah, someone who kind of matches your energy. Yeah, and I feel like it's a very innocent thing. It's coming from a good place within you. I do feel like great change is going to come in. And I do want to say, I feel like Spirit is on deck with that. I feel like you're asking for loyal, right? I feel like it could be coming in as an offer very, very soon. What can you tell me about the offer coming in soon? Yeah. Prepare for romance is what I hear. Yeah, and warmth and happiness. I feel like the new path is about to appear, and I feel like that's what you've been waiting for. I feel like it is coming in. Yeah, look at that. Stagnancy in reverse. I love to see it. Banking on that ancient wisdom, or that inner knowing or connectedness to Spirit. It's like you just know it's coming. I feel like they've been amping up that energy in that particular sector of your life. I feel like you kind of know it's coming. You just don't know when. But I feel like it's coming in very, very soon. Yeah. That reciprocity that you're looking for is coming in. And I feel like everything that you've been trying to manifest is going to come full circle back in your direction, which I really, really love. It's gorgeous energy. I'm going to drop it here because I feel like what you're seeking is also seeking you. Spirit saying you put in that time, that effort, that energy, and you're going to reap what you've sown. You've done a lot of good for yourself, and you've put yourself in direct alignment with what you want. That's how it works, right? I love that. You're a shining example of what it looks like when you do the work, when you balance things out. It starts internally, and then it shows up in your external world in really beautiful ways. I love it. Okay. All right, we're going to hop into this animal deck. I don't use this one very often, but it was kind of calling out to me this morning. I feel like it has something. Okay. We've got the elk and ash. So strength, adaptability, and communication. Okay. I'm talking to someone who's a bit shy or subdued, right? I just feel like maybe you're not a very loud person. You might not get people's attention easily. But I feel like when you speak, I feel like people listen. It's like you always speak when you have something valuable to say. And I feel like when you're ready to get someone's attention, you do so in a very specific way. I feel like Spirit's trying to tell you to be brave and adapt to, I want to say, the situation around you, because I feel like maybe you feel you're going into unfamiliar territory. Now, this could be with trying to talk to a potential partner, right? For the future, you're looking, this person looks like they have what you're looking for, and you want to see if it's really there, see how the chemistry is between the two of you, right? Or you want to kind of experience more of that. So I don't know if you've already kind of got a taste of it that makes you think this could be something, right? So you have to have that strength, and I feel like you'll be pulling on that internal strength to kind of adapt, I want to say on the fly, when you kind of approach this person. Yeah, I feel like you're ready to start over. You're ready to maybe give love another chance. I kind of love it. Ooh, what do we have? Safety, right? I feel like, the way you're moving is just fine. Now, I'm saying you, but this could be you or someone that you're dealing with or soon to be dealing with. But I'm going to say it the one way. And I do feel like this, for a lot of you, could be you ready to approach someone. I feel like you're being safe about it. You're not overly, I want to say, you're not going too far outside of your comfort zone. You're going to remain authentic, which I really love. And I feel like this person will really appreciate as well. Yeah, you're a determined soul. You know what you want. And I feel like that's really important. I feel like this person you're stepping towards is going to realize that you are determined. I feel like it'll show up in the energy. They'll know that you're kind of serious about wanting to get to know them, that you're putting the effort in. I feel like that's something that can be felt, easily felt, is what I hear. Yeah, I don't know. We have a home, right? I feel like you have maybe recognized that this person might be your person, and that's why you're putting yourself out there. That's why you're really putting the effort in. You may even say something along the lines of, I don't normally do this. And I feel like you might not. You might be used to people coming up to you, or maybe meeting people in a different way. Maybe you're used to dating apps or things like that. Maybe this requires actually meeting someone in person, right? And that can be a little nerve-wracking, but I feel like you're willing to do that because it's like you just recognize something more. Yeah, it's the dream, right? I kind of love that. Come out, Spirit. No, I want it. Boundaries. This person that you're stepping toward may have a really healthy set of boundaries. So, I don't want to say it's an obstacle because I don't feel like it is. When the boundaries are healthy, I don't feel like that's an obstacle. It's merely just a checkpoint. And I feel like it's for their safety and yours, right? It's like saving us both the trouble, right? And I feel like you're not going to come in and step on these boundaries in a negative way. I just don't feel that way. Um, yeah, I feel like you understand why the boundaries are there, and I feel like when you really look at them, you're going to realize this person has put them in place in a very healthy way, which can also be very attractive, right? Um, Someone who doesn't just settle for anything or anyone, right? It's like they're looking for a certain, I want to say, caliber of person, right? They're looking for someone who's more on their level. Not that anybody is lesser than anybody else, but I feel like that's kind of what I'm hearing. It's a certain caliber of person. I hear morals. Morals are really important. Someone that has a moral compass. Intuition, yeah. I feel like both of you may be following your intuition when it comes to this situation. Um, and I feel like to both of your satisfaction, I do feel like things go very, very well. Yeah, graceful persistence. I think this person is going to really adore you. Why? One, because I feel like that persistence is showing up. You're showing up. You're showing up. And it's like that's a big thing, right? Someone who says they're going to be there and then they're there. I feel like that already puts you notches above the rest, right? Happiness. I feel like the two of you can laugh together, or you will soon find that you can laugh together. I feel like very quickly or early on, there's hope for the future in this situation. It's like, I want to say the two of you just click. I want to say that both of you intuitively kind of felt the match right off the bat. Um, yeah, it's like both of you kind of nourish each other. The energy feels good, and I feel like that's a switch. It's like, it flows really well, I want to say. Healing wounds. Yeah, both of you could have that. I hear a balm for the wounds. So it's like if there were any wounds kind of sitting in place, it's like, or any nervousness about poking old wounds, someone's going to show up in the old energy and it's, going to cause a problem, or I feel like there's no worry about that here. I feel like the way that both of you are maneuvering this situation is very healthy. And I feel like it's not poking old wounds. It's almost kind of the balm, or it's like putting it to rest at that point. Yeah, I feel like there's two who want to be loyal in this situation. And I feel like both of you may be stepping in with that in mind. And I feel like it's welcome change. Yeah, romance. Romance is on deck here. Leadership. I feel like this person's coming in, taking a leadership role. This person may have bear energy or may resonate with bears. I don't know why I want to say that, but I just do. They might like big bear hugs as well. They might give the best bear hugs. I feel like eventually you might be figuring that out. Guardianship. I feel like this person could be a protector, right? They feel very protective over you and your soft bits, right? I feel like that's this type of person. They want to nurture you. They want to hold you. They want to keep you safe. Yeah, in any sort of upheaval. So it's like this person will be there. And I feel like maybe that. They've got that type of energy, or they may even just come right out and say it. I'll be there. I did kind of switch up the energy. So this could go either way. I was just realizing it and I heard you switched it up. And I feel like hopefully that's not too confusing, but I do feel like there are people on both end of the spectrum listening to this reading. So either you're the one going towards someone and you are this bear person, or you're the person that is waiting and having this person come in. Okay, I feel like this is a brand new beginning. It's like the end of the old. I feel like this is the type of relationship where it's like the very change of it all. It's like there's a very clear before this person and after this person type of energy. And I feel like this is the type of situation that changes you forever. It's like, and I feel like it's in a good way. It's not in one of those, you know, bad ways where, you know, you learn a bunch of harsh lessons. I don't feel that's it. I feel like, if anything, this situation is bringing in the peace after you've already experienced those types of things, right? I feel like karmically, this is the good karma coming back around type of energy. I really love it. Yeah, it's a brand new opportunity for happiness and balance. I feel like have faith. It says trust the invisible. And I feel like there's something pulling this in. Yeah. I feel like have patience if it's not here yet, because it's on its way. There's an innocence to this person, or an innocence to you, that this person feels like they want to protect. It's like, I heard endangered species. It's like, I feel like this person may look at you, or you may be looking at this person like they're rare. And it's like you want to protect that. You want to keep them as they are because the world needs more of it. It's almost like that's kind of what I'm getting. So it's like a rare soul, and they need my protection, or they need my love, right? I feel like both of you are going to inspire each other to move forward very beautifully in this life. I feel like both of you are willing to help each other as you help yourselves through life. It's really beautiful energy. This appears to be a very healthy, balanced connection. Why? Because I feel like there's a lot of that energy today, not settling for less than what you know you want. I feel like that's really, really important. I kind of love it. All right, collective, gorgeous energy. I love these opportunities coming in your direction. They look very healthy. I feel like if you're looking for something special, this could be your type of reading here. You might find your energy here. I feel like if you're just looking to play and have fun, that's no big deal. And that's absolutely fantastic if that's the stage of life you're in. I just feel like those readings today did not really have that type of energy, right? I feel like it was more people going for something a little more real, right? Not looking for something that may take them into the future as far as relationships, right? Not just to have fun meeting this one or that one. If you're looking for that, you could hop back in time. All of my readings are timeless, so feel free to jump in with any topic that kind of grabs you if today's readings were not for you, right? And as always, like I say, these are general, so take what resonates, toss the rest. If it's not for you, leave it on the board. It's for someone else. All right, let's hop into the letters. Let's see. So your initials, their initials, and any other messages that may come through here today. Let's see. Oh, we have a blank. I heard something about star power. I feel like I'm talking to someone who is looking to rise in their life. I just heard something about that may come up in tomorrow's reading about rising star energy, which I really love. Yeah, I heard so pre-energy coming in. Yeah. I want to say being seen. And I may be talking about someone who maybe previously doesn't really love being the center of attention, or doesn't really love putting themselves out there, but I feel like it's like go to sleep one way, wake up in an entirely different energy. It's like a brand new person, new lease on life. And it's like, don't mind standing out. Don't mind becoming more. And I hear you, yes, you, it can happen. So it's like, I feel like you don't know that this is for you, but I feel like you soon will. I hear outstanding. I don't know what it is about you, but you've got something that stands out, that puts you above the rest, or it could just be your energy. It's like, I don't know if I'm talking to somebody who's fought through a bunch of battles and has really kind of, I want to say, cleaned up their life or created something more. I feel like you stand out for all these reasons. I hear light workers come in all shapes and sizes, right? I want to say you'd be surprised who's working for the divine. Um, I hear looks can be deceiving, so there are those types of energies out there as well. I feel like you'll feel it. I feel like some of you may even be surprised that you're going or stepping on board to kind of help spirit kind of lift the vibration here, right? You may be surprised even with yourself is what I want to say. Yeah, I hear you just notice it at a certain point that you're doing good work and you're kind of helping others while you do it. Could be in any area of your life. I feel like as long as you're an inspiration or, leading by example, you could be that light worker, that healer, right? I heard a unique story to tell, and I feel like that's what helps others. If you have a unique story to tell, uh, especially if you had to scrape yourself off the very bottom, wherever that is for you, that could be great inspiration to others who are sitting at the bottom, right? Uh, Tell your unique story. I hear different things like bullying or how you got through that. What were some of the ways you got through that? Um, what types of self work did you do? You could put that out there for others who feel like, or, where you could go to get the help that you're looking for, or, you know what I mean? I just feel like there's more that you can offer up from your own experience that could really be that gem or that jewel or that key to help someone else start moving in a different direction. There are a lot of different things. I hear addiction. So, for some of you, if you suffered with addiction, your story and your unique experience may help others really move forward as well. I love this. I feel like it's really great energy. It shows the strength, right? That you've got within you to move forward and to really live and experience life on a really beautiful level. I love it. I feel like it's all about you, collective. You are that star. You are that rising star. I feel like you're going to be in the spotlight. You're going to be seen. Now, I don't know if it's on a larger scale or a smaller one. Could go either way. But I feel like there is some type of star energy coming in today. And I feel like it may be coming in even more so as we proceed with the next couple of readings. So let's see. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, definitely standing out or standing above the rest. I heard something about the highs and the lows. I'm seeing a bracelet in my mind, and I know they used to sell them. I don't know if they still do, but it was like something from the highest and something from the lowest point, right? Created in a bracelet. And it's like you can kind of conquer anything. And I feel like that's kind of the energy that's coming in here. I heard from the bottom straight to the top. So yeah, you might have a soulmate coming in that's kind of walking the same type of path that you are. I hear paths converge. And I feel like there's a lot of severe glow up energy in this situation. I hear clever mind and clever sight. So beautiful sight and a clever mind. I feel like I'm talking to someone who is utilizing all of their energy in different ways now. It's like where maybe this would have been considered sneakiness or something in the past. It's like they're utilizing that energy to make really intelligent, well-meaning moves. They're using that sight for, it's like, I want to say for good reasons now. I want to say it's all part of the journey. And I want to say there was a healing and a glow up in between where these parts of you or your person, I don't know, this could be somebody that you're dealing with. I do kind of get that energy as well. The person coming towards you may have a unique story to tell about how they got to where they are. Um, and I heard from brokenness. So it's like in their mind, they come from brokenness and they've, I want to say, built themselves all the way up to the top. They've built themselves strong and stable. And how they've done that now it's long lasting. So in some way, I feel like the person that is either you or coming towards you has a story to tell. And I feel like you're going to love them even more for the story that they tell, for how they got to where they got to, right? I heard never too broken for love. So it's like, where I almost kind of feel like this person may have shunned love in the past or felt like they didn't deserve it because of some of the experiences or choices that they made, something like that. But I feel like, I don't know, I feel like this person is adored by you, or they will be, or you'll be adored by this person, right? It feels like great energy, but I feel like it needs to be said that, you know, there are no perfect people out there. And I feel like Spirit's just trying to put that across. It's like everybody's just doing their best, right? And I kind of love this. It's like worthy of love, even still. And just because, right? You don't need to do anything specific to be worthy of love. You just simply are. And I feel like maybe that's something that this person has just recently learned. That may be the reason why they take a chance with you, or you take a chance with someone else. It's gorgeous energy. I absolutely love it. Keep healing, keep moving forward, keep expanding. You've got big places to be and new people to meet. So this world just has a whole bunch of big, beautiful opportunities just up ahead. So keep moving forward. I love this. All right, collective, that is what I have for you all. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to become part of this Ophiuchus tribe. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye.